that what you're looking at is the clouds in the sky, because another side trip that we did is to fly to Japan. So Japan is located in East Asia near the Pacific Ocean, and if you're going to take a plane ride from the Philippines to Japan, it took us what? Okay, 4 hours. And so we finally landed in Japan. So the first city that we went to is Osaka, or Osaka. So there are different ways of putting the name in order. So whatever name it is, so that is the first city that we went to. So what you see here, we are here in Dotonbori, and it is actually a street where you see a lot of those restaurants famous for ramen, famous for food stalls that sell beef in skewers. We're actually looking at one place that is highly rated, that it is the best Ichiban. So we're looking for that one in Dotonbori. A lot of people come in here and just simply walk. You see how crowded the streets are, looking at all of those food or any souvenirs that they can buy. And a lot of tourists want the place. So you see the Tres Marias in there, walking and trying to figure out where to go, what to eat, because there are a lot of options to choose from. We're looking at that the Glicoman, which is actually one of the important figure for Japan. We're looking for the famous Glicoman in Dotonbori, because that is actually very historical in Japan. So the Glico is actually where Pocky. There is the Glicoman. What is a Pocky? This is actually a coated pretzel sticks that is covered in different flavors. It can be covered in chocolate or strawberry. So this is famous in Japan, and not only in Japan, because we have it here as well. There's one point that the Pocky is actually one of the things that I bought when my kids were still elementary, because they like the taste. So this is Dotonbori in Osaka. Okay, so we move on to, now I think Kyoto. We are in Kyoto, and this is actually right in front of our hotel, and right across is actually the train station. One of the things that Japan is known for is their subway system. There is hardly any traffic. If you're going to be looking at the streets, there's hardly any traffic at all, because the majority of the Japanese people use their subway system. And they have what you call the IC card, and you have to fill it up before you can, with money, before you can actually ride the train. So this is a part of Kyoto, the countryside of Japan. Again, we took a train ride to reach the place, and it is calm. It is so relaxing. You hear the stream of the water, and it's just so good, all green, all fresh in nature. So we move away from the city and went to the countryside just to see the other side of Japan. Before going to Japan, try to see first the do's and don'ts. What you see now is what you call the bamboo forest. So you see from the left and the right are strong bamboos that stand erect. Now, you know that the bamboos is a symbol for resiliency. Wherever the wind blows, the bamboo follows, so they don't break. And that is one human nature, I guess, that we can adopt, that if we are placed in different situations, we adapt to it. Okay, So after coming from the bamboo forest, this is still a part of Kyoto. One thing that Kyoto is really proud of is their green tea. They are the one who is actually supplying the green tea. And there's no doubt that all green tea drinks, ice cream, candies are actually superb in taste. I'm not really a green tea eater, but this one, I like it so much. After that, we went to the Kapo Noodles factory. So we paid about nearly $5, if I'm not mistaken. And so it is actually a place where a lot of tourists use it as their field trips. So you enter the factory, they will give you an empty cup of noodles. So, and then once you receive the empty one, you can draw anything that you like. You can name it, but make sure that you put the date. So just in case that you would like to eat it, you know that it is not expired. So what happens here is that they will give you 1 month for you to have it on display, and before 1 month expires, then you have to eat it. All of the different flavors, it's up to you to actually put in your cup of noodles. They put the noodles in. Once you finish drawing, they put the noodles in, and then you choose. They ask you to have 5 or 3 to 5 toppings of your ramen, of your noodles, cup of noodles, and then they will seal it for you. And so that is a souvenir that you can take. And if you're hungry, then you can actually eat it as long as you put the expiry date. That's my cup of noodles. And what did I put in there? Of course, I put my fur baby's names. And I tried to draw dog, but I'm not a good drawer. So what you see in here also are the different flavors of cup of noodles that was created from the time that it was first produced. Some of them are, of course, the typical one is the chicken, shrimp, and beef, and there are other more flavors. After that, we went to this deer bowing park, and deer for the Japanese people is a symbol of peace. Okay, they don't actually hurt you as long as you don't provoke them. You can touch them, you can pet them actually, as long as they don't get hurt. And it is customary that you give them something. So they approach people and they bow, because it seems like it is instilled in their mind that once they bow, then they will give them food. So you see that in the background, there's the deer bowing in front of the man and expect that there is food for them to eat. And they're not afraid of people. They welcome because they are being fed. You can buy a bag of somewhat like cookies for them. I know they're not cookies, but it looks, they're rounded chips that you can give them. So there were a lot of them. And if you're looking at the grass, there's hardly any fresh grass growing because they're actually eating it.
We got a bento dinner. Okay. So we have the salad, we have
down
the
in the subway,
we have the tempura,
it's time for us to eat dinner.
Soup,
so I have a bento box with rice, salad. Okay, he got pork barbecue. We got what do you call it, salad, and I don't know what else is in that. It's a good one. Japan is famous for the Kobe beef. If you're going to be looking at the slices of meat that you see in there, look at the marbling or the fats that are embedded within a piece of meat. We tried one because it's a must. At least you experience or tasted what Kobe beef is. See how expensive it is? 3,500 yen per. They don't use pounds. Okay. Now, how does it taste? It really melts in your mouth because of the fats. I am not really a meat eater, but I prefer the regular Wagyu. and not of the Kobe, because all I tasted in the Kobe was all fats. I would like more meat than that of the fats. The Wagyu has also their marbling, but it's not as there, down below. Oh, that's filet mignon. All right, what you see there is the cuts of filet mignon, which is also my favorites. All right, Hachi. This is a true story, and it was made into a movie. And the starring actor there is Richard Gere, long time ago. So we waited. We went into that long line to have a picture of Hachi. So his breed is Japanese Akita. There is Hachi in the background, and he waited for his master's return. So he was trained to actually drop off the master in the train station and then go back home. And if the day is over, he goes back again to the train station, wait for his master. Unfortunately, the master died, but the dog did not stop from waiting for years for his master's return, until those people that are the stores in there decided to put that statue in there as commemoration of the loyalty. Oh, this is the famous Shibuya crossing. If you're going to be looking at the video right now, there are people on each part of the crossing. There are actually 5 pedestrian crossings in there. So look at the people, and once the green light goes for pedestrian to walk, you will see of different occasions, I mean directions, should I say, different directions with you know, walking in the busiest part of Shibuya. Did I cross the heavy traffic of human? Yes, I want to be a part of that, of crossing across the streets of Shibuya. Yeah, I would like to walk in Japan. In my vacation in Japan, I did not actually gain weight, even though I'm eating ramen, I'm eating beef, I'm eating their dessert from 7-Eleven, because of the constant walking that we did. So this is now in Tokyo. So we took you around Osaka, we took you to Kyoto, and now this is Tokyo. There we go. There we are now walking in that famous Shibuya. The video of that crossing, we were actually in Starbucks, and they got the good view of all of the crossings of the people. That's why we were able to take the video of the people walking. 5 or 6 pedestrian crossing. Okay. Now, where are we? We are now in Mount Fuji, the famous perfect cone of Japan. We were told that not all the times we see Mount Fuji. Sometimes it is really covered with clouds, but we're fortunate enough that we saw Mount Fuji. A lot of picture taking, of course, that takes place. So again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.